Luke. I'm glad to be here covering this week's featured group. And what a pairing, as these two have been hinting at quite a budding rivalry here.
Well, it looks like this player is aiming to beat Lexi Thompson, which very few people can boast. This should be an exciting showdown, Henny.
Luke, Lexi's young but has been on tour for about 30-40 years, it seems. She's been playing forever. She doesn't lack in experience. She can do it all. Not to mention, you'll be looking at her back for most of the day because she'll outdrive you.
Yes, Lexi loves the long ball, and so do we. Good luck in this rivalry, because when Lexi gets on top, it's very hard to beat her.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the first.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
Oh, that's a ripper.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Currently 1 under for the tournament. The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their second. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Quality shot, that one.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's 1 stroke behind her rival in this event.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Okay, let's get back to the action.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm. This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. There are so many stunning golf holes on this entire property. This third, the par 3 downhill, certainly one of the elite holes on the course.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
Taking things up a notch in this Lexi Thompson rivalry, that shot will add some fuel to the fire.
Oh, what a stroke. And that's for birdie. Well holed.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard. One of the hardest holes on the entire property is the par 4 fourth, Rich. It is a strong, demanding hole right from tee to green.
Very picturesque, this fourth hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in two. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
After a very consistent run of play over the last half a dozen starts or so, Rich, this player's coming with a whole heap of confidence, and they look to me to be one of the players to beat. Do you agree?
We've seen this player time and time again contend for tournaments, and it is no surprise to see him doing it once again this week. It is so fun watching this player. They're in top form.
A putt for a place in the top 10.
Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
And back to the play, shall we? A chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
This is what they have left for par here.
A bit long on that one.
Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey.
There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course. Keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing.
An opportunity here to move into a tie for first.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
He's currently tied for first. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 sixth, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in two. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Rich, we know these days with the PGA Tour, the wraparound schedule, the tour begins in the fall, but really it's felt at the start of any new year that every time you come to Torrey Pines, the big stars come out to play. It feels like the authentic start to the season.
It certainly does that, and I think that the big-name players, the accomplished players, love coming here to Torrey Pines because it's going to give them a gauge of exactly where their game is at and what they need to work on. Because you can't go around either the North or the South course and geek it around. You have to be on your game. You have to drive the ball well. Your iron play has to be spot on, and your short game better be sharp, because if not, you're going to shoot a million. Both of these golf courses very challenging, but they're fair, and I think that's what the players love about it. If you're in a good zone mentally and everything is going well physically, you can produce a 64 or 65. But if you're hitting it poorly and you're not thinking squarely, I'm telling you what, 77s and 78s come into the equation real quick.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And as we take a look at the standings, this player is currently in first, with Justin Rose second.
Not bad.
Lining up from around 160 yards. He leads the field by a stroke.
Going with the 8-iron here. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this.
That's a super shot. That's another green in regulation.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Oh, good look at a birdie here. Tracking.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's currently in 5th place.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Oh, that one just missed the hole. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Rich. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid-irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
Oh, well played. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Big chance here.
Oh, what an excellent time to make a big putt like that. And you bet their rival knows just what happened.
Leading by a shot after that hole.
The play so far has been stellar, increasing the lead, Luke. But can they maintain it? Let's find out.
Bit untidy, wasn't it? Henny, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
Oh, this is sitting pretty. I might have to check to see if they teed this up. It's so nice.
Well, that was a good strike. And here we are with the third shot.
Currently in the lead by a shot.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
He's found the surface. Good chance here. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
Well, she's in 5th, and she'll want to climb from there.
Big time play, that one. At the right time, too.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Ouch, that hurts.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole.
Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. That forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
The ladies' game has been dominated by Koreans for such a long time, but America has been able to have this resurgence basically off the back of Lexi Thompson and the generation she's started to inspire.
Lexi Thompson is so fun to watch because she's got a very unique swing, and when you look at it, you kind of look back and you go, okay, that went a long way. Okay, that went right at the hole. And she's got such control over her golf ball. It's amazing. And the wins are going to continue to pile up for her year after year. I'm blown away by the fact that she is so aggressive on every single shot. There is no laying up in her game, and I love that. Now, that might cost her a few wins, but I tell you what, she's going to have a lot of wins because of that as well. I love the way she plays the game. It's exciting.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green.
Well, Luke, you're right. He did find grass, but it's not the closely mown grass.
Here's Lexi Thompson.
Let's get back to it, shall we? This would be a great up and down. How close was that to going down? This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
This for par.
Then down she goes.
And after that hole, this player sits in 2nd, behind England's Justin Rose.
We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid, to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And that will take him to 7 under.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
And Henny, what is she looking at here for this putt?
Setting up this putt 26 feet from the cup.
How good would that have been if it had dropped? So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. All right, Rich. The par 5 13th. So much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Just off the fairway in the first cut.
This one looks to be bunker bound, Rich. Not good.
Playing their fourth shot. He shares the lead. Putting for a par now.
Just didn't drop. Oh, these are big momentum putts. Let's make this one from 9 feet. Nice stroke. That's a good putt to hold for a bogey. He's currently in the second position.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4. And they're playing from about 140 yards out.
Just one stroke off the lead.
That dog will hunt.
This putt to get to 7 under the card. This one has eyes for the hole. Well, what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
Yeah, she's down. She's behind. Her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
What a shot. Almost went in the bucket.
It's time to check on the leaderboard. Justin Rose currently in the lead as we check the rest of the standings.
We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par 4s. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny, tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Going with the 5-wood. That should set up another chance.
And this putt to move into first place.
With 3 holes to go, it's a good position to be in.
Looking really good, this one. Well, this player's got some courage. What a time to step up and make back-to-back birdies.
taking the lead, Luke. This is getting interesting.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
That's inside the house of opportunity. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Get in the hole. Well, that was a beauty. That had eyes for the whole way.
Moments like that deserve another look.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
The penultimate hole at Torrey Pines South is not a long par 4, but the danger lurks everywhere.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
Opting for the 9-iron. See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little. Oh, what a wonderful shot into the 17th, and sets up another putt inside birdie range. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Beautiful shot. Now 4 shots up after that hole. And the finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5, you can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
Just hoping for an outcome now. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. Well, all that hard work, it's time to pay it off. Make this for the tournament. Oh, I like the look of this. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? All right, 1 down. Let's see if they can take the next opportunity to close out the win.
Looking better.
Well, there you have it. There's your Farmers Insurance Open champion, and a great performance on a really tough track.
What a victory on this South golf course. This player winning the Farmers Insurance Open, surviving the South.
And Rich, credit where credit's due. I think you picked this victory.
Well, even a blind squirrel gets an acorn every once in a while. No, listen. This player's been there all season long. They're just one of these rare players that is seemingly in contention every time they peg it up.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.